Hello, I'm Neil Brand, and it is a delight to be able to contribute something to the Malcolm Arnold Festival online this year. And I wanted to look at a scene from David Lean's Hobson's Choice. It's a pivotal scene in which Brenda de Banzi's character is telling Will Mossop that she's going to marry him. She's not giving him any option. John Mills is so good in this film. And in order to sort of prepare for people knowing they're going to get married, they have to kind of go through a ritual, which is to go to the park and be seen together. And as you'll hear, Malcolm creeps his music in at the end of this film, of this scene, but with a wonderful sort of celebratory feel to it. So let's hear him coming in.
Put this notion from you.
When I make arrangements, my lad, they're not for upsetting. You're walking out with me, Peel Park, Sunday.
Peel Park? But folks will think...
Thinking won't hurt them. You can go home now, Will.
Here he comes. Maggie's theme. One is tempted to wonder whether Malcolm wrote that theme after seeing the speed she's walking. That is a wonderful big brass band, but it is absolute intent. That's Maggie. That's this sense of someone who knows what she wants and she's going after it. Now listen to what he does after this. Slower. Down the steps. They're lovely.
I told you to come.
Who's that?
Maggie's
William
theme.
Mossop.
Playing
William
quietly and
Mossop.
romantically.
Our boot end.
Surprisingly classical theme this. It's very 19th century. It's like a piece of opera. It's something you would hear before a romantic aria. But what he's doing is laying that under the shot of the canal they're going to be sitting beside, which, as you can see, is full of floating gush. This is very Malcolm in that he gets the underlying subtext of this. He understands the wit of it and he brings it out in the music. Have a listen to this lovely scene. Shot by David Lean brilliantly because he's all shot from behind.
You're a natural-born genius at making boots. It's a pity you're a natural fool at all else.
I'm not much use at aught but leather, and that's a fact. I saw River clean once. Sunday school outing up on the moors.
Will, we'll have the first banns called next Sunday.
Nay, I've a great respect for you, Miss Maggie. But when it comes to marrying, I'm bound to tell you I'm none in love with you.
I've got the love all right.
Well, I've not, and that's honest.
We'll get along without it.
But what will Master say?
He'll say a lot, but he can say it. Makes no difference to me.
Much better not upset him.
I'm the judge of that.
Oh.
So Malcolm's kept us in a kind of romantic world, one in which you feel like this is two young people meeting in some gorgeous bower, except it's the two of them where they are now. Now, it's all going to change because Will is about to tell her something she doesn't already know.
But what makes it so desperate awkward is there's another woman.
There's what?
I'm talking to Ada Figgins.
Then you'll get loose, and quick. Who's Ada Figgins?
Feel the build?
I'm the lodger at her mother's.
Not that sandy-haired girl that brings you dinner.
She's golden-haired, is Ada.
Where is it?
You'll not go there.
Horns.
Won't I? I'll soon clean this up.
I'd really rather wed Ada, Maggie, if it's all the same to you. She's a terrible rough side to her tongue as Mrs. Figgins.
Still the same chords, fast, fast strings, yeah, that kind of, almost the sound of a car coming towards them to crash through them, which is kind of what's happening, except they're walking towards the accident, it's not coming towards them. Tune.
Miss Hobson's coming.
Miss Hobson?
Now he's come out for a very specific reason. We have the scene played out between the women, and Will's sent out of the room. Now see what Malcolm now does as Will hears what's going on inside. This for me is one of the loveliest pieces of scored film I know.
Something me insulting my daughter? You wait, Ada.
What's your idea of his future, Ada?
I'll tell you his future. You wait, Ada, and work for her and me.
And remain an 18-shilling-a-week boot hand for the rest of his life. And what's wrong with that? I'll tell you.
And what do you think you're going to do with him, my fine lady?
Will Mossop is a good
Here he
man.
comes.
As meek and fine as I'm strong and
Fine, I
hard.
don't know.
I fine. And he can shape and fashion leather like no other man in Lancashire. A man who can do that can go right on to the top. And what he lacks in business brains and sense, I'll supply him with. I love that man and I'm going to work for him.
Got a nose in the mouth, have you? I don't need to carry on with that until under the nose of my Ada. You what?
Isn't that brilliant? And he's out. And what got him out was Will being slapped round the face. And he didn't try and put a button on it or end it in any way. He was building to a massive Wagnerian statement of Will's new personality as someone who was loved by Maggie. He didn't get a chance because along came the slap, clack, and he's gone. That is so Malcolm. He will have fallen about laughing at the very notion of that. And that's one of the reasons I love him, and one of the reasons I think he's one of the finest film composers ever to ply the trade. Thanks for watching.